they're like, okay, see, it all depends on the advertisers, okay?
For sure.
But WWE, okay, say Budweiser, okay? Budweiser wouldn't give a shit if you had a PG-13 rating, okay? It's Budweiser, it's blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, the PG rating, and go to a WWE live event, okay? And just look around. I'm going, SmackDown is coming to Albany, I think here in a couple months. So when you go to a WWE event, just look around and look at the amount of kids that are there with their mothers or their fathers or whoever brings them. Just look at the amount of kids, okay? And that is part of the reason that WWE is PG. Not only that, but these kids are the ones that, just like me and you, we grew up on this stuff. Mm-hmm. Fortunately for us, we grew up in the Attitude Era, where it was a completely different product back then. But these kids now that are attending live events are your future in 10, 15 years from now. You need to cater to these people so that you still have a company, so that WWE is still alive in 10 or 15 years. These are the next generation of WWE fans, and it's kind of sad that you can't do like a mix, you know what I mean? Do your kids stuff, and then give the older fans a little bit. You know, it just seems like we've gotten to the point now where everything is just so fucking corny week after week, you know?
That's why you gotta watch TNA, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. It's nuts. Hey, I guess that's it on phone calls. I want to give our producer's got something to do right at 10, so I want to give him about 5 minutes here. We're going to let him off the hook just a little bit early, give him 5 minutes to get out of here. What about news and rumors over the past week or so? We haven't had... It's been kind of busy, man. Hey, by the way... I put an article. Did you notice that they called Rampage last night an MMA fighter and not UFC fighter?
I know. What's up with that, dude? What's the deal with UFC?
Because WWE, I mean, they come out, like, Vince will come out and be like, oh, UFC's not competition, right? We're not in competition. Yeah. Oh, bullshit, dude. Oh, fucking shit, dude. You know damn well, man, that they're killing you. And you know that Vince is looking at this saying, God damn, man, UFC's doing 500,000 or more buy rates every single time, and here I am struggling to hit 200,000. You know what I mean?
For sure, dude. Well, what's the deal with Shane McMahon and UFC?
Shane McMahon, there was talk that he had meetings with Dana White not too long ago. I had this up on MMAscoops.com, and UFC just opened an office in Toronto, Canada. There was talk that they were going to have Carl DeMarco lead the UFC division in Toronto, and they were going to have Shane McMahon lead the UFC division, an office in New York City, which would have been fucking crazy because Carl DeMarco left WWE. He was the president of WWE in Canada. Shane McMahon, obviously, in WWE, left WWE. So you would have both of these guys going, one to Toronto, one to New York, and both working for UFC. Carl DeMarco declined the Toronto offer. He was offered the job, declined it. Somebody else took over that position. And as of right now, UFC is not going to open an office in New York City. As of right now. Not right now. So the deal is, there is no deal with Shane McMahon and UFC, but there has been talks between Shane and UFC, so I don't know. I don't know anything more than that. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But Shane is,
sure.
You know, I mean, we haven't had a lot of information on the Shane situation because he doesn't talk a lot. He doesn't tell a lot of people, you know, the best.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think I've only read like one article lately, dude. I haven't heard much about it at all.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. One more thing here. WWE Survivor Series is returning. There had been a report that they were going to cancel that pay-per-view. Vince has actually said the Survivor Series was done. He confirmed it in a stockholders meeting not too long ago. And then last night at Monday Night Raw, as always, plans changing within WWE all the time. And they announced the tickets for the Survivor Series pay-per-view would go on sale shortly.
Well, Survivor Series, it hasn't been the same, dude. I mean, like, when it first started out, I mean, all them years ago, man, it was a totally different, you know, or kind of wrestling, you know, but they just changed it all around.
All right, what do you think, man? Let's wrap it up. We'll call it a night, right?
Yeah, pretty good night, dude. Went by pretty fast tonight.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, we're here for you newbies. Once again, guys, we're here every Tuesday night. This show continues to grow on a weekly basis. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The amount of people that show up in the chat room on a weekly basis, the amount of people on the live stream, it's fucking crazy. It's awesome, and it's growing on a weekly basis. So for all you newbies, come back every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 Eastern Time. WZROnline.com is the official website of WZR Radio. One more time in the chat room, who did I miss earlier on shout-outs? If I already got you, be cool with me here. You know, don't make me do it again. But did I miss anybody before we go? I'll get you real quick. R-Dub.
Heavy metal god.
I think I got most. I don't like to miss anybody. What does Ryan do for a living? This, buddy. Pro wrestling, my life. I own websites. Live SmackDown spoilers, ProWrestlingScoops.com. Yes, I do this full time. ProWrestlingScoops.com. Live SmackDown spoilers. Ongoing right now. We're going to finish those up. NXT starting in 5 minutes on the Sci-Fi Network. Make sure you check that out. The game is on right now. Boston Celtics versus LA Lakers.
Go LA!
You see, go LA, no doubt. That's going to do it for us for this week. We will see you next Tuesday night, 8 to 10 Eastern Time, WZROnline.com. For Chris Holler, this is Ryan Clark saying see you next Tuesday, 8 to 10 Eastern Time, WZROnline.com.